one of the guys, obviously I came out and saw you.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of those guys that like popped out to me immediately when I first saw you. What was interesting is that when Coach Henne was announced as being defensive line coach here, I don't know whether you're going to be coached with him or not, by him or not, but you were the first person I thought of. Just what has this transition been like, adding him to the fold and also Danton and Lenny?
The transition's been great. It's amazing to have a guy with so much NFL experience who's coached greats, and he just pays such attention to detail, and I'm really excited to continue to learn under him.
It's only been 5 days of spring ball, but what have you maybe picked up from those guys, from him and maybe even Danton Lenny as well?
That's a good question. I've learned so much. It's been a whirlwind implementing a whole new system, but I'd say like the little things like pre-snap, what to expect based on a certain formation, or we slide it this way when they're in a certain formation, and also some of the indie drills like how to convert from run to pass when it's like play action and stuff like that.
Okay, physically, this team gained a lot of weight. How much? Where did you pack it on physically?
Well, they wanted me to get up to 285 by spring ball, and I accomplished that. So we were definitely putting on weight, eating and lifting all off season. It was a good time.
How was it different from last off season? Last strength?
I wasn't here last winter, but last summer it was a little different. It was more focused on weight gaining, like making sure we made the weight. It was, I mean, it's never optional, but it definitely wasn't optional this off season, and big focus on gaining strength, I'd say for sure.
What were the punishments or repercussions if you guys didn't hit your marks?
They were just, I mean, I don't want to get into specifics, but you definitely wanted to make your weight every day, or you wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah.
Is 285 your final weight? Is that what you want to be for fall, or are you trying to add a little bit more?
I think we're kind of experimenting and seeing how I feel this spring ball, and we'll see what happens in the summer.
How have you felt so far adding that weight?
I felt great. Oh, sorry. But yeah, no, I felt great. Feel explosive, and yeah.
Who are you working most with? Are you with Henne or Nua?
We do a mix of both for sure. I've definitely got a lot of work with Henne, but Nua's constantly coaching us as well. So,
personality-wise, style-wise, what's things like about Coach Henne?
Coach Henne, he's very straightforward, and he wants everything to be great. He has a high standard, and I really appreciate that about him.
Just looking at your jersey, it seems like it's, there's like tears in the number and whatnot. What's the competition been like out there? What's the aggression like, the energy like?
Competition's been great. There's been great energy. I think we all just want to get each other better every day, and it's been awesome.
Josh Henson had a quote earlier this week saying the defensive line is playing through guys now instead of playing around them. Is there a different emphasis in the way you guys are attacking?
There's definitely an emphasis on getting knocked back and attack reacting for sure, making sure we push the line of scrimmage back and play on their side. So,
how did you evaluate your play last year? You had some nice moments. What was your overall assessment personally?
My overall assessment, I thought I got a lot better throughout the year, and I'm just continuing to focus on getting consistent. And I thought I did some good things, but there's also some things that wasn't consistent that I'm trying to improve on from last year.
Two more?
Yeah.
What was the big adjustment when you got thrown out there for the first couple of games and you just adapted to college football? What really caught you by surprise?
What caught me by surprise? Honestly, I was a little surprised on how much it was just football. I was definitely it was surreal at first run out in the Coliseum and seeing everybody out there, all the eyes on you. But then once it gets going, it's just football. So that surprised me.
What are some of your goals for the spring and for this upcoming season?
Some of the goals, like I said earlier, just being consistent in my technique and focusing on the areas that last year weren't my strong suits, like making my weaknesses my strengths.